finally you are here.
Finally.
Finally, after kunitesa.
I know, for 3 weeks.
After kunitesa for 3 weeks. I think you need to apologize before you introduce yourself.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. It's just that we are in New Year and so many things has been happening.
Yeah. So, you are someone who has worked with children.
Yes.
You are a community journalist.
Uh-huh.
You love content. And you love taking care of people. And you love your family.
Yes.
So, can you just introduce yourself and then tell us what motivates you to do all this work that you're doing?
Okay, first of all, I'm Evelyn Awal, born and raised in Kibera. I'm a community journalist. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I start again?
No, just continue.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a community journalist. I'm just nervous, guys. That's what's happening. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm a community journalist. I do what I do because I love doing what makes me happy and gives me peace of mind.
Okay.
And growing up from Kibera, and you know, the setup of Kibera, like, it has so many people, and it's like okay, it's like a village. You know the way village setup is.
Yeah.
Like, it has so many people, it has a lot of activities going on, it has a lot of stories, it has a lot of like commotions and emotions. So that's what molded me into loving taking care of people, especially kids. I work with kids more. And what else? What was your question again? Another one?
Just what motivates you to take care of everything that you do?
Okay. The thing that motivated me to do what I do is the passion of love. I grew up getting love. So, you know, you give what you have. You cannot give what you don't have. So I grew up getting love from my family, from my friends, from school. Of course, it's not from everyone, but at least the high percentage was love. So it was so much easier for me to give out love. That's what motivated me, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna spread what I have so that we make this world a better place for everyone, not just for me, and for a brighter future. Yeah.
You started Kibera Kids Got Talent some years back.
Yes.
And I know you have done so much with it. And the girls you started with, some are big girls right now. Yeah, so tell me, how was it like working with these girls, and what are some of the things that you are proud of?
Okay. Okay, first of all, if there's a decision that I usually, that I'm always proud of, is the decision of starting Kibera Kids Got Talent. So the main reason why I started Kibera Kids Got Talent was because of how, like, you see in Kibera itself, it has a lot of talents, like it has a lot of stories, and especially from kids. You see us, especially, let me talk on my behalf, for me to notice like I have something in me, it took a lot of time, and like I got to know that I'm talented in ABCD after high school. That's when I realized, oh, so I can do this, and I was like, no, I'm not going to wait for other kids or those who are growing up to reach my age so that they can realize that they have this talent and they can do it. So I was like, now what about if I just start it now, for them to grow up with this, for them to be empowered, knowing that when I grow up, after high school or after my degree or certificate, it will be much easier for them to choose their career wise, because basically what I was dealing with was journalism, dancing, and what else, and singing, but most was journalism. Yeah, I wanted to shape their future and their career wise. And what I'm proud of, and the first lot that I started with have finished their Form 4s, by the way. And I'm so proud.
Like the first bunch that you started with were
Yeah,
candidates.
yeah. I started with them. When they were in primary.
Oh, so they are.
They've done their Form 4 already.
Last year.
Yeah, last year, 2025. And one of them, actually, the famous. I know you know her, Mary Stacy.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about Mary Stacy.
Yeah, I'm so proud of that girl by there. I'm so proud because when results were out, she actually texted me and told me, like, you know what, I have good news for you. I'm like, okay, go ahead. I have a B+. I'm like, yo, congratulations, that's a direct university. And you know what, she was like, I'm going to pursue journalism and another career, but journalism was like her first choice. And I was like, go get it, because it was so much easier for her to go for that career, because she started it when she was still in primary. We have our clips, and she's really made me proud. I'm like, I did a great job. So now I can see the fruits.
Yeah, now you can see that. My hard work
has paid off.
Yeah, that's very nice, very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
And I know in this journey of nurturing these talents through Kibera Kids No Talent has not been easy.
Yeah.
Maybe there's been one or two things that have happened. Can you please share some of the things that have happened? Okay, the challenges, actually,
there is no safe space for everyone. Like, it's more of like saying, life is not like a walking park. So it has ups and downs. And even for me, I've encountered so many challenges, to a point that I had to take a break from the channel and see what, and at least to sort myself for a while. Then I came back again. So one of the challenge was access to equipment. I was using my phone, and you know, sometimes the GB, the camera is not good, the sounds and ABCD. Thank God one of my friend, I'll give her a shout out, Lola, she gifted me a wireless microphone that I can actually use it with my phone to do a content creation through what I was doing. And I was like, oh, thank you. That was one of the challenge. Another challenge was, like, you see, those kids, they have their own parents. They come from different backgrounds, so it's not easier for a parent to understand. And most of the parents, by the way, thought that I was getting paid by YouTube. So some of them thought that I'm using their kids
to get money.
Exactly. Now to explain to them that I'm only doing this for passion and to shape their kids. Okay, some of them understood by the way. I'm really thankful by the to Mama Mary Stacy. By the way, she's one of those parents that was like, you can have my child, you just go. But it wasn't easy. It was like, it's not like, it wasn't easy for other parents to understand the same. This is like, I'm actually doing this for, like, it's just passion that I have for kids, and I'm just doing this so that we don't repeat the same mistake. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I'll pursue. And another thing, I just placed God first, so that we do what we gotta do, because at the end of the day we have to come with a solution of every challenge. And that was another another challenge. So another challenge was like, but along the way I lost one of the kids. So it was that was one of the hardest and toughest and the most down, my lowest moment of my life, by the way, because it wasn't easy, because she was one of the kids. There was this project that I was doing. It was more of an acting for kids, like Mama Ojo. If you guys watch Mama Ojo, so we were doing something like that. So now our Mama Ojo, our main character, God took her, and it wasn't that easy. Actually, it wasn't easy for everyone.
She left a gap on in the group.
Exactly, especially actually after her death. That's when I took a break, because it wasn't now easier.
To get over all this.
And another thing, I switched to job. So now where I was working, I couldn't, like,
have enough time for them.
Exactly, I couldn't have enough time for them, and again I shifted from where I was living to somewhere else, and so that another thing that made us have difficulties in engaging and doing our activities. But all in all, we encountered that and we overcame it.
It was good work that you are doing with the girls.
Thank you.
And these low moments, they come, and sometimes you are not prepared for them, but you just have to deal with them the way they are.
Yeah.
Tell me about your journey in community journalism. And are you still doing that? And what are some of the moments that you are proud of as a community journalist?
Okay. The journey was quite well. I'm using was because it was happened, and it's still quite, and it's still good. So I'll use both was and is. I'll explain why later. When I started it was in the year 2019, I guess. Yeah, 2019. I joined an organization known as Kibera News Network. The training went for 6 months. Then after the training, we graduated, of course. After graduating, we started it off, and that's when the journey started. Okay, at first it wasn't that easy. Okay, when I was in high school, I was in journalism club. So journalism has been something that was in me for the longest time. So after joining Kibera News Network, at first it wasn't easy because now you're not meeting only with the school. Now you have to meet with different people from different background. You're meeting with leaders. You have to it's like surviving for the fittest. So you have to squeeze yourself to, no matter what's happening, you have to do it.
So it's like a commitment that you have to, a responsibility that you have to meet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I was born a go-getter anyway, so and actually, and most of my role models were journalists. So I was like, okay, I have to do this. I'll do it because if they did it, so why not? Okay, so I did what I did. Like I squeezed myself, I pushed myself, until the time now, I finally. Okay, at first there was this stand-up. My first stand-up was slum upgrading.
The story on slum upgrading.
Yeah, the story of that one. The story was. You guys, if you see my first stand-up, oh my, you guys will laugh at me because I was shrubbing. But with time,
you caught up with it, and you got along, and now you are one of the best reporters around.
Okay, yes.
Impressive.
Thank you.
So continue.
Okay. Okay, as I was saying, with time I got better and better, and okay, I'm not saying that I'm best, but at least we are somewhere. We are not where we were, but actually that's what drove me into starting my own YouTube channel, by the way, because after getting trained and could do it better, now I was as well training other people. And even remember when we were in Kibera News when I was in Kibera News Network, then there was time we were taken to do a training to another slum in Kangemi, and I was part of the people. So like we could tell the upcoming reporters, like, it's not easy, it's not hard, it's easy, it's just the challenges, the confidence. By the way, confidence. Well, me, I'm just good in speaking around people who knows me. But when it comes to speaking in public, God, I struggle with that. Now you can imagine.